y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I just wanted to give you a couple of updates on some things that are happening. So I was chatting with one of my subscribers and we were talking about a PO box because she was wanting to send me some things, and then I started to realize that I am starting to get a lot more books for my book blog to review, and I was like, why don't I have a PO box? It just makes a lot more sense. So I chatted with my husband about it. We talked it over, and I am going to have a PO box. I just have to submit the final form to the post office tomorrow. So I'm going to have this video posted today. I'm filming like on Wednesday, the day it goes live. So be on the lookout because I will update the PO box address in the description box below. If y'all want to send me like letters and things like that, I would love to receive letters from y'all if that's something that you are interested in doing. I love the idea of having pen pals, so I would definitely write you back. That to me is just a really old school thing that I feel like we've lost touch with. So I'm really excited about that, and I think it'll be a good opportunity for me to connect with some of you on a different way. So I just wanted to update you on that. It'll be in the description box either tomorrow on Thursday or definitely by Friday. So just be on the lookout for that in case you're interested. And today I don't have a ton of products for my Wishlist Wednesday, but I do have a few. Some of these are, well, most of them are like eye stuff. So I hope you guys are interested in that. I was just feeling really inspired by a lot of the spring and summer eye products that are going to be coming out pretty soon or that have just recently launched. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to have all of the pictures inserted so you can see exactly what product I am talking about. I just did an update on my phone and it keeps popping up with really annoying things. So if I get frustrated, I apologize. But the first product we have is the Stila Cosmetics Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this one is in the shade Beauty Junkie. When I saw this, I was instantly drawn to it. It is so gorgeous. It's a really beautiful, like Barbie doll pink. And for me, I've been trying to venture into the cool tones recently, and I have been loving the looks that I have created with the cool tones. And I feel like this shadow just screams spring and summertime to me with like, I don't know what just happened with my tongue there for a second. It just went out of control and almost flew out of my mouth. But anyways, like I was saying, I love the idea of having like pink with either a really pale pink lip or a neutral lip or something like that. And I just have to say that Stila, their liquid eyeshadows are getting better and better. I have one of their new formulas in Boheme, which a lot of you were asking what that eyeshadow was whenever I posted it in a video or whenever I wore it in a video. And that's what it was. So these are beautiful. They're super, super easy to work with. I love the formula of the eyeshadow. You literally just take the doe foot applicator and apply it to your entire lid. And then you instantly have a glitter lid, which for me is so simple and easy. I never really got on the huge bandwagon of those loose glitters to where you have to have a glitter glue and then a glitter and then it gets everywhere, all over your face and your clothes. I was just never a huge fan of that, so I didn't participate in the glitter trend until more recently, but this has made it so easy. And side note, I don't have this on my wish list, but I know that Pixie Cosmetics or Pixie Beauty, whatever they're called, came out with their own version of a liquid glitter eyeshadow, and I was watching, oh my gosh, what is her name? Tati? Yes. And she was wearing it in a tutorial and she was just showing the process, and those are beautiful too. So I know that the Stila ones are 24 and I believe the Pixie ones are 16. So that's definitely another option, but I think they have more like neutral shades within the Pixie collection, whereas this one is a beautiful, vibrant pink, and I'm all about that life right now. So this one is definitely for sure on my wish list. And then next up, this palette is really interesting to me. I don't have a ton of products from Ofra Cosmetics, but actually did just purchase their translucent setting powder because it came with really great reviews. And my mom, for my master's degree graduation present, she gave me a gift card to Ulta. So I decided to purchase that. So I will be doing an Ulta haul this weekend for next week's series of videos, so stay tuned for that. But I am really impressed by Ofra Cosmetics. I feel like all of their products that I see swatches of are really beautiful. I know a ton of really big beauty vloggers are really big into Ofra, now that I say that, I can't think of anyone. Oh, Nikki Tutorials and Manny MUA. So this palette is the, I don't even know what this is called. Free Spirit eyeshadow palette? Yeah, that's what it is. So this MFR is $79. Holy freaking cannoli. That is so much for a palette, but it looks beautiful. So to me, it looks like they have their big highlighter that has like the multiple different shades within it. They have a gorgeous terracotta bronzer, and then they have 2 mini blushes, a mini banana setting powder, and then a mini highlighter. And then they have 2 like brown neutral shades, and then they have 4, no, that's not 4, that's 6. Get it together, Brianna. They have 6 gorgeous pops of colors for eyeshadows as well. So even though $79 is like way out of my budget, and I probably will not be purchasing this on like my own, but this is so beautiful, and that's why it's on my wish list, because it has everything in it. Like, this is definitely a palette that I could see myself traveling with for sure, especially because it has those 2 neutral browns that are beautiful and would go perfectly into the crease. And then we also have the pop of colors, which for me, I love to wear like neutral browns on the upper lid with like a little tiny shimmer on the corner or something like that, and then put a pop of color on my lower waterline. And then we have the setting powder, the bronzer, the blush, the highlight, all in one palette. So for me, for spring and summer, this would be a gorgeous palette to have for traveling or just in my collection. So I'm really excited about this one. I would love to see it in stores just to swatch, but based on the swatches that I'm currently looking at, it looks very promising. So it's on my list, even though it's really, really expensive. Next up, we have a Melt Cosmetics blush, and this one in particular is in the shade Bawdy, B-A-W-D-Y. I don't know what like the new cool lingo is anymore because I'm not young and cool anymore. But this is a gorgeous bright baby doll pink, and I love those shades on the cheeks for the spring and the summertime. I feel like they just give that beautiful rosiness to the cheeks, a little pop of color to kind of make it look like you're blushing, duh, but it just gives such a beautiful light to the skin, and I love these kinds of shades for the spring and summertime. They just make sense to me. Like, of course, you're always going to have your mauve-y, rosy tone shades, but those bright corals and those bright baby doll pinks are so beautiful, especially whenever you have a tan going, or even if you're like super fair or super dark skinned. I just think that like those colors in general look beautiful on all skin tones. So for me, I could definitely see myself wearing this shade all year long. In the winter time, whenever I'm super, super pale and I just want, like, it looks like you have a little bit of that coldness on your cheeks, like you were just outside in the cold. And then also whenever I am much more tan and on the darker end of my spectrum for skin tone, I also love baby doll pink. So this is beautiful, and again, I need to get something by Melt Cosmetics just to cure my desire to try them, because I keep talking about them in my videos and I still haven't gotten a product by them, which is so sad to me, but that's okay. It'll come one day. I'm working on it. So moving on. I have to say that for this next brand, I wish that I had more eyeshadows from Makeup Geek, because I know that their eyeshadows are so pigmented and beautiful and amazing. They never fail me. They never look muddy or just dingy on the eyes, even if I'm working with that cooler, like darker gray and stuff. So when I saw that she was releasing a very colorful collection, I got so excited because I know that the pigmentation and the blendability is going to be fantastic. So she came out with the Power Pigment eyeshadow collection. It has 10 different eyeshadows and it ranges from beautiful blues. They have a bright like Easter yellow in there, some purple, some pinks, a gorgeous red. I'm just super pumped. And interesting thing is that all of the pans that I have are round, and the pans that I'm looking at are rounded square. So that's just really interesting because, I don't know, I guess maybe you can fit more into a Z palette. I don't know what her thought process was behind that, but that's kind of exciting and like a new concept. So these look absolutely gorgeous. And just like I said, from experience working with her eyeshadows within my collection, they're beautiful. Like, I have never been failed by a Makeup Geek eyeshadow before. And I also have heard, like, I don't know specifics because I just try not to get into people's business too much, but I just remember hearing that she's been going through a lot in her personal life, and now she's kind of coming on the upside of that. So I'm really excited that she decided to release this really gorgeous collection, and it literally is the rainbow. So these are going to be those pops of colors that might be missing from your collection. I know that a lot of these are definitely missing from my collection. So anytime you want to do like a festival look, a concert look, or just something that's out of your comfort zone, I feel like these would be the perfect addition to a collection. So I'm really excited for her that she's getting back into the swing of things with her company, and also her products are gorgeous. So that's why these are on my wish list. I don't have a price point here. This is on the Trend Mood One Instagram page, and sometimes she takes photos of stuff that hasn't released yet. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, but I know it'll be soon. So just stay tuned on Makeup Geek's page because I'm sure she will be posting that. And then the last product that I have for my Wishlist Wednesday is by Bakerie. And this is another brand that I have seen for over a year and a half. And I've been wanting to try. Like, they came out with these gorgeous liquid lipsticks right at the very beginning of the liquid lipstick like rave. So when I saw swatches of the liquid lipsticks, I remember seeing how beautiful they were and how they really stood the test of the kiss test or whatever. So I was super pumped about Bakerie. And then again, I just never purchased by them because I got stuck in my rut of buying products that I normally go for. So I found out that they were releasing their Cake Mix Demi-Matte foundation for $28. And I will say that I am really, really excited, and I hope y'all will be too, because this is a brand that when they release their collection, just looking at the shade range that they have on their website, y'all, they have a shade for everyone. And that is so amazing for me to see, because I know that in the beauty community, we've been talking a lot about how there's just this one very specific range that brands tend to go towards, and I'm not really sure why that tends to happen. But just going out or going off of what I see, they have shades that if you are white as snow, you are definitely going to be able to use this. And then also on the other end of the spectrum, if you have that very deep, rich, dark chocolate skin tone, you are also going to love this foundation color range as well. So please check it out if that's something that you've been struggling with personally. I'm very fortunate that I have the skin tone that a lot of brands tend to put out. But if you do not fit into that range, definitely try this out because they have beautiful selections. I'm really, really excited about this. So it's $28 and they launch, I think, at the end of April. So stay tuned on that. course, I'll have all of the information listed down below as well. But their packaging is so cute too, y'all. Like their liquid lip whips, I think is what they call them, because the whole idea of Bakerie is their kind of mantra, I guess. So their packaging is super cute, which y'all know I'm such a sucker for it. But yeah, so I'm really excited about this one. I hope that y'all are too. I really hope that the type of coverage and the foundation consistency is just as beautiful as the fact that they were able to provide so many different ranges of colors. So yeah, that's going to conclude this week's Wishlist Wednesday. Let me know what products y'all are super excited about that are coming out. If there's anything that has jumped out at you. I do obviously only purchase cruelty-free brands, but I love to hear what y'all are super excited about as well. So let's get talking in the comments below, and I hope y'all have a fabulous week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!